while he plugs in, because we decided to make it even more interesting. Instead of just 4 minutes with PowerPoint, we're going to do live demo in the cloud, so to make it more exciting. So we'll see if we can do it. I'm going to connect to some of the things that I heard this morning. There was one thing that I think was pretty common to some of the talks, was the fact that data is definitely an issue across the thing, big data in general. I connect to what John Eastwood said. Flops are advancing 3 times the speed compared to the data movement capabilities. So we definitely focus on that area today. Seismic data is truly the elephant in the EMP room. I mean, with all the things we want to do, doesn't matter if it's computation or cloud, seismic data is the biggest brick to deal with. Otherwise, everything else is pretty much mute. So interesting enough, 2 days ago, Norway just announced the new round of licensing that is going to take place the second part of this year. So 102 blocks putting up. So there is more data coming up with new technologies becoming bigger and bigger. What we're talking about is a solution here that we're just, it's beta, it's the first time that it's shown. We, in collaboration with Spectrum Geophysical, we're going to put all the Norwegian seismic data, all of it, and you'll see it, in the cloud, online, for any oil company that wants to participate into this new license round, to go take a look at the data and decide which one they want to buy. So that's the idea, is to show you something very tangible. So we want to improve the way people work with data on a daily basis. So let me go, trying to follow the text, otherwise I'm going to take more than 4 minutes. So we're going to start with just focusing on a very specific area, right? So if you want to do interpretation and make decision about viable prospects, yes, you need to focus on a specific block, but many times you want to see the blocks adjacent to that. Sometimes you want the basis, sometimes you want the whole regional to understand connections between what you're trying to do. So you want access to unconstrained regional data. This is what unconstrained regional data means. This is all, is 130,000 square kilometers of data, seismic data. Just to give you a reference, what John was mentioned before, the example he gave was 4,000 square kilometers that he was working on, of course, for FWI. This is 130,000 square kilometers. It's about 7 to 10 terabytes of data, all interactive, running in the cloud remotely, right? This is live on Amazon right now. So that's a pretty interesting thing. What we're going to do in the future is once you're going to do beyond interpretation, anything that is computation, you'll be able to do by scaling out of multiple GPU nodes or CPU nodes as well. So you'll be able to do way more than just browsing data in the future on this thing. You can see that we can do more things. We do seismic velocity models. We do cultural data, well data, stratigraphy. So more and more things that can be enabled. And everything is there, all in real time, all live. I mean, our objective, and with our technology behind the scenes, is to really think about everything you want to do interactively, and not accept, like we do sometimes, that you have to think about batch on many things we do by default. So many things with modern technology can be done interactively if you think about the problem in a different way. So we're not going to stop here in the future. We're going to add gathers, rock property models, cores, and we're also looking at, of course, one of the big buzzwords of the day, machine learning. That's going to also come as well on the same infrastructure. So this way, the user, any user of this one, only needs a browser from anything, from an iPad, from a PC, from a Mac, wherever they are in the world. They can actually have 4 people interacting in real time, collaborating on the same prospect. And that's all they need. Don't have to worry about the infrastructure and don't have to worry about anything else. We've done this in collaboration with Spectrum Geophysical, Amazon, and Red Hat. And we are around if you have more questions.
Thank you.